Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be of all of the easiest DIY baby gear that you can possibly make yourself. Just easy peasy, it's what DIY stands for, do-it-yourselfers out there. These things are not difficult to make. I have like a DIY attention span of like 3 hours, I would say. So if it takes longer than 3 hours, I'm probably not gonna do it. If you follow my channel and if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen a lot of these things already that I've made. I've had so many people ask me how I make them. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna show you everything here that I have made. And then if you would like to see a video specifically of me making these things so that you can make them yourselves, just comment below that you would like to see that baby item being made by moi, and I will do that for you. Absolutely no problem. No prob. First, let's talk about blankets. So I have made a ton of like receiving blankets. I've actually used these the most out of anything that we own or that I've made even. Here are just a few of the ones that I have made and just the patterns that I've made. I have so many more. These are 40, I think they're 40 inch by 40 inch receiving blankets, double lined, both flannel. These things, if you're having a baby in the fall/winter, holy cow, make these. They are so easy. You will use them for everything. So more blankets that I've made. Here are muslin blankets, and I think these might be 40 by 40 as well. I just made them in like cute colors. You don't see muslin blankets in these colors, so I wanted to make sure that I got like unique ones. And this is really inexpensive material. It was like $2 a yard. So on to things I made with elastic. Here is a changing pad cover. Also very simple to make. I'd say this is kind of like an intermediate project just because of the elastic, but very easy. I have this one, and then I have a green one, which is currently on his changing to pad right now. The green one's like a black and hunter green herringbone. It's really nice. I've actually made a few things out of that fabric, but this is the other one that I had made. Isn't that cute? Just the little mustachios. So on to bedding. I made these crib sheets for probably like $15. I made 4 of them, and these are like, when I say nice material, I mean like the nicest material ever. This is so thick and soft and so nice, and like very rustic looking. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but that's what the fabric looks like. It's so nice. It's like super soft material, like really, really nice. I have this one. This one's also so beautiful. These are very similar to the green fabric that I used on Cooper's changing pad, but here you can see this one. But yeah, it's so beautiful. It's such like a deep, rich, like rust color, and I thought that would look really nice with like all of the decor in his room. So I have this one, that one, a green one, and there's one other color. Oh, I think like a charcoal colored one. So I had some scraps left over from that material, so I decided to just make some like fun little knickknacks. This right here is a door cover. If you don't have one of these, the door like clicks, you know, like when you open and close it, but with this it doesn't. So I have these on his closet door and his bedroom door. He doesn't sleep in here right now, but when he does start to sleep in this room, these are definitely going to come in handy. So I have one in this color, and then I have one in the rust color as well. So another thing that I made with this material is this little guy. So this might look really weird to you in the beginning, but it's basically just like a little like thing that he can hold on to and grab onto, or I can use it to like for spit up or anything. But there's a clasp on here, and it goes like this, and his pacifier goes in here, and then it closes again. I'm able to just like have it in his mouth and have this down. This actually has come in handy. Like, I can't tell you how many times he's had his pacifier in and there's just like drool coming down, and then I've just gone like this, or like, you know, like it's like kind of like having a wubba nub, but not actually having a wubba nub. But yeah, so there you go. So this project is actually, I would say probably advanced, because you're using a zipper, and zippers are, it wasn't so difficult, but I definitely don't suggest this being your first product that you try to tackle. So what this is is a boppy cover, which looks like this. And then I wanted mine to be legit, so I have them zipper like that. Boom. So boppy covers on Etsy were selling for like $60, and there are some ones that I really loved, but like I just can't spend $60 on something that I know how to make, so I didn't, and I made it instead. So I have this fabric, which has been really just like a nice accent to his room. And then I also have this one, which is so adorable and I love it. But yeah, I have this boppy cover, and this is what they look like on. So fits perfectly. Boppy covers. So in the same ballpark, I was trying to choose between getting the DockATot and the Boppy Lounger, and I just could not bring myself to spend the what, $200, $180 on the DockATot, and then to spend, you know, $40 on the Boppy Lounger. That's cool and all, but like I just cannot. I don't know why, but it just bugs me so much that Boppy has such babyish gear. Like all of their covers are so babyish. Like I don't want elephants or like, you know, little like frilly whatever on my baby stuff. I just don't. So I decided to make my own Boppy Lounger, which Cooper lived in for the first like 5-6 days of his life. And this is what it looks like. So this is the material that I chose to use. This is a great, so soft, like really just like nice, awesome material. This was so easy to make, guys. You could probably do this as your like first project that you tackle and be okay with it. Like $8. I think this cost me $8 to make. And I got this like really awesome, like cool looking fabric too. Like I don't have to deal with like baby stuff. I hope you guys appreciate this as much as I do, but here are all of Cooper's pacifier clips. I actually have a lot more, which is sad. But I learned how to make pacifier clips because these things are like, it's like 2 for $20 online, like 10 bucks each, which is insane. These cost me like 16 cents each to make. So I even made one out of like fabric, like this. So yeah, so I got like a really good deal wholesale on these and on the suede. Just comment below if you want this, if you want me to tell you like how I got all of this stuff and where I got it from. Like I would just write it in the description, but like I don't know if one day down the road like I might want to open up my own little Etsy shop. But I don't mind giving it to you if you really want it. So just let me know. So when Dan and I were on our baby moon, I actually took up knitting. The beach is the best place to go knitting. But anyway, yeah, so I ended up mastering how to make Cooper palm hats. So I made these very simple. I have that one, and I have this one, and I have this one, and I have this one. Yeah, so I have all of these. I think one just fell on the floor, yeah. You need circular needles to knit in the round, which is when you have 2 needles and then like that string or whatever, the attachment that you see. You need those, and then just yarn. And the palm I made, Walmart actually has a lot of like that type of furry material, and you just buy like half a yard and just like cut big circles and take cotton balls and just put the cotton balls like into the center of the fabric and loop it around, and you have yourself a palm. Welcome to my DIY channel. I should probably make a DIY channel because the things that I think of. On to the things that I made the most of. I went absolutely bonkers with making bibs. So I made so many bibs and burp cloths. Like this isn't even half of my stash. I also have for each holiday I made. Like I have Christmas ones, Thanksgiving ones, Halloween ones. So many. Like, but I made burp cloths and bibs. So I made bibs. Here's a burp cloth. Like this material. Burp cloth. Burp cloth. Burp cloth. Dan picked this out. Bib. Here's a Halloween bib. What do you know? There you go. Here's the material that I make Cooper's changing pad out of. Guys, I have so many in here. Bib. Bib, Bib, Bib. You know what I don't see, which I have a bunch of too? I also made, do I not have any in here to show you? I also made Bib Bandanas. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but these have actually, I haven't really used the bibs yet on Cooper because he's still a little too small for them. There's really no purpose for having them. Right now he just drools like a maniac. He doesn't really like spit up when he's eating. So the bibs haven't really come in handy. They will come in handy when he's eating food though. But what have come in handy are these. These are bib, it's a bib bandana. I followed a tutorial to make these, and the one that I made is a lot more difficult than most that you see. This is not two pieces of material laid flat on each other. This is actually has some like ruching, I guess you could say, as you can see, but it's that way because I want it to look like big and poofy. I didn't want it to just look like he had just like a piece of material sitting on him. So it actually does a great job of catching like all of his drool. It doesn't cover his mouth, so don't worry. But it does do a fantastic job of catching all that drool and spit up. He doesn't, you know, I have to take this off and put a new one on, not take off his onesie and put a new one on. So these have definitely come in handy. So the one last thing that I've made, I feel like I'm forgetting so much stuff. If I have, I'll make a part 2 video. But for now, the last thing that I've made is actually the sign that's behind us. It's made entirely out of wood, and it took quite a while for me to make it. I wanted like a really nice accent piece for above his crib, and I didn't want it to be anything that was just like artificial looking or just like from like, you know, the store, like Home Goods or whatnot. Like I wanted it to be like real wood and rustic, and Dan and I actually both worked very hard on it, so it's kind of has even more value to it because of that, because it's something that him and I made while I was pregnant, kind of together and for our son. So it really does have a lot of meaning. I can turn this for you so you can see it, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's just wood. It's all wood, and I painted it, and yeah. That, unfortunately, I don't know if I would share with you how I made, only because it's kind of artwork. It's not really, you know, it's not like I followed a tutorial online, or, you know, it's like a blanket that I made. That's something, I don't know, it kind of falls under the line of like art. You know, a painter wouldn't tell you how they made their painting. So I don't know if I haven't officially made up my mind, but yeah, as of right now, I don't think I will be sharing with anyone how that was made. It's kind of just something in between Dan and I. I'm literally making this sound like we like sacrificed a goat. It's like such a secret. It's not. It's just, you know, it's something that we made for our son, and I like that it's one of a kind. Well, anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you guys really like the products that I made, and I'm excited to see if anyone wants to see a video on how to make them. It's saved me so much money, and I have some of the nicest things. Like, it compliments on them all the time, especially his blankets and like the palm hats, and you know, you could save so much money, and like, you guys have it in you. Like, you can make these things. You just, you know, you gotta practice and you just gotta try. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much. If you liked it, let me know by either commenting or liking it with this guy. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye! Okay, are you pooping? This is a cool set. It's all black. Hey everybody, welcome to my, I don't know what to call this video. What do you call this? I mean, like, to you guys, I've already come up with a title because it's what you clicked on, but like, right now I have no idea what I'm gonna call this video. Welcome to my video of all the things that I created. Welcome to my newborn must-haves DIY edition. Does that work? I don't know. Welcome to my newborn welcome to my newborn DIY must makes. That sounds stupid. Welcome to my DIY baby stuff. Welcome. Shoot. Easy DIY baby stuff. There you go.